Welcome back to our Dark Souls 3 playthrough on Wired.
And Witty.
So I decided to just go a different area for right now, because I know there's stuff over this area I haven't gone to. But getting back to like spooky stories, I'm really interested to hear your story about what your mom had to say. But before we do that, I wanted to add to the Casadega thing. So to paint a picture of the Casadega suite, I guess you could say, is, you know, it's such an old building that all the electricity was like ran outside of the walls. Well, what they had was like these like covers for everything, like these plastic tubes almost.
Yeah.
So, and then the like there was a sink in the middle of the room because the bathroom was so small. It wouldn't fit it like barely housed a shower and the toilet. It wouldn't fit a sink. So like, and there's like a little towel rack on the outside of it. The towel on the towel rack kept falling off all night. All night. That I must have had to put that towel back like 4 or 5 fucking times. I'm not kidding. But the other thing too, all night too, we heard whispering in the hallway, and it sounded like it was possibly coming from another room, but it was eerie. You couldn't really make out the words, but there was definitely like there's something about that place again that even if you're not a believer. There's enough there that's like makes you like think of like what the fuck. Fuck you, Mary fucking Poppins.
Fuck you. Shut up! I don't want you to read to me. Fuck off. What is she? Oh, it's bees, right?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Fuck you, bees, bitch. But anyways, getting on to your Herald stuff. I'm gonna check that stuff out. But while I'm checking this out, what's going on with your mom? What'd you have to say?
Okay. So when I was around 10 years old, we lived in this townhouse. And my mom went. We used to live in Warner Park, so there was this antique store that was in Warner Park. That she often went there to. She's an antiquer. She likes that shit. And there was a bed there, like a mattress, which was odd for an antique store.
Yeah, it was like a used mattress?
Yeah, it was like a used mattress.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy one mattress from an antique.
I know, right? Oh. But she saw a sign and it said $150, which it was a huge like king size mattress, really nice. And
that's a used mattress.
Yeah, it's a huge mattress and
used.
Oh, used. Yeah, but I mean, it's still good. She's come on, man. Like at the time, my mom was like a single mom. Worked 2 jobs. I'm expensive, and
that's true. You are.
Yeah. So, she was telling me the story, and I was like, well, that was your first problem. It was $150. Shit.
$150.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, $150.
You,
fuck
buddy.
You. Oh, I got you mixed up with the other dude.
Oh no!
Oh.
He is.
I thought that was you.
Ruining
that was fucking everything. Never mind. Oh no,
I rolled right back into him. But okay.
Anyway, so.
And this was back in Jamaica, yes?
No, this is when we lived in Winter Park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so used mattress at an antique store for
I was like $10 or $11, I think. And so she didn't have enough cash at the time, so she's like, okay, well, I'm gonna run up to the bank and I'm gonna come back and get it. Okay. And when she ran up to the bank, she locked her keys in the car, like in the ignition. Yeah, and it was like a whole ordeal. Like, so she had to like go get a locksmith. But as she was in there, the cops came, saw that there was a car there that had keys left in it, in front of a bank, and was like, oh god, something happened. So they called my grandmother, like saying that my mom had gone missing, and freaked my grandmother out. Yeah. So it was like a whole ordeal that took hours and hours. And so and she was like, I should have taken that as a sign, but I went back and I got the mattress anyway. She said that everything was fine for the first few weeks, and then she started feeling when she was sleeping, she started feeling like slight like pushes like on her back, and she said that she got freaked out, and so she pulled all the covers off, and looked at the mattress, and it seemed okay. But she thought that maybe there was like an animal in there or something. But she looked and there's nothing. So that went on for a couple of days, and she's like, she kept feeling like pushing up on her back. And so, she said the one night she got so freaked out that, she ripped all the covers off, again, started pushing down the mattress, started inspecting it, thinking that there was an animal in it. And she said that, when she looked at the mattress, again, there was blood, like on the very bottom half of it. And she's like, no. I looked at this mattress before I bought it. There was no blood there before.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And so she said that freaked her out so much that she, we had a guest room. So she went to the guest room to sleep that we had a futon in. And she said that when she was sleeping, she felt fingers running across her legs. Like, yeah.
No. On a different bed, right?
in a different bed.
Oh,
yeah.
No.
So...
Oh, man.
Yeah, so, she said that, she didn't know what she was going to do. So, the next night, she took out her Bible and she started reading, the Lord's Prayer or whatever. And, before she went to bed, and she went to bed, and then she started feeling the pushing again. And she said that when she woke up, in front of her was a man.
Oh, no.
With a handlebar mustache. And he was just staring at her. And she said from that moment... She called my grandma and told her what happened, and my grandma was like, no, Ian's coming to get the mattress right now. You need to get rid of it. So, we finally got rid of it, and she was like, and it was the most traumatizing experience of my entire life, and that spirit was still there, even, until the point when we moved out. And I was like, I don't fucking remember that shit at all. Like, I don't remember that shit at all. Like, I remember, like, that...
She kept it from you?
Yeah, she kept it from me. That townhouse, has the happiest moments of my life in there. And I was like, and I was left there alone. And I was like,
handlebar mustache ghost?
Yeah, I don't remember any of that shit.
Like Hulk Hogan's ghost, brother.
Right? Like, what the fuck? And she was like, I was like, why didn't you tell me? And she was like, Sasha... The way that you are now.
Oh yeah, you would have like, definitely.
How would you have felt if I had came up to you when you were 11 and told you there's a ghost in the house, and I think he was murdered in the bed that I'm sleeping in?
But that's crazy that it stayed even after you got rid of the object.
Yeah, she said that, she's like, everything that I knew about spirits, that never happens. And she's like, and I thought that spirits didn't touch you. And she's like, so I think it was something beyond that. She's like, either the guy was murdered in the bed, or he murdered someone in the bed. And she's like, I don't know. And I'm like, I was like in the next room, because that room was like right next to my room, and I was in the next room fucking knocked the fuck out. Living my happy childhood. Like, I don't know any of that. I thought you just got rid of the bed because you thought it was nasty. Like,
do you recall like seeing blood all over it?
No. And I used to go in her room when she was gone and like go out on the balcony. I used to lay in that bed all the time. Nothing happened to me. And I was like, well, don't you think it would have happened to me? And she was like, no, because you closed yourself off from all of that. Ever since you were a little girl, you've closed yourself off from all of it. She's like, even when you were watching the Gremlins movie, and you used to get so freaked out from when the Gremlins changed into the the little greasy ones. She's like, she's like, you immediately got all your Furbies and put them at my door and told me to throw them out.
You for real did?
Yeah, I got hurt. Yeah.
Just don't get them wet. Oh no, wet duplicates them. Don't feed them after midnight.
Don't feed them after midnight. Yeah. But
wow, Sasha, you got rid of all your Furbies.
Yeah. Fuck that. And then when
I think the reason why I'm also so immune to like horror things and stuff like that, my dad started me early. Like I was less than 5 years old watching like fucking Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street. Don't get me wrong, like at first, like if I would watch that shit before I'd go to right before I go to bed, I'd have nightmares. Yeah. But if I like watched this like middle of the afternoon, had time to relax and chill and get it basically off my mind, wouldn't fuck with me. So
so that like freaked me the fuck out, and we're at dinner, and this is like the first time I'm seeing her after she got back from Panama.
Oh, and she told you that story?
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
It's weird that she kept it from you all this time.
Yeah. there's this thing about in my family that we don't tell each other a lot. Like, I don't know a lot about like my mother. I don't know a lot about my family in general because we're so like, well, why do you want to know? It's none of your business. So like I know that she grew up in Jamaica and then she came to New York to do something. She did a little bit of college. She had her green card or whatever, and then she became naturalized. She became a citizen, and then she started working for the airline. Like that's the only thing that I really know. I don't know like anything in between.
Oh, you don't know like your mom's full story?
No, and then like every once in a while, like if I find a picture or if I make a comment about something, she's like, oh yeah, and then she'll like tell me this like super like intricate story about something that she did or like some celebrity that she knew or like, oh yeah, your Aunt Doreen dated that that guy. I'm like, who? What?
Little do you know, like she's a part of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Right.
What the fuck?
Like she's lived this epic life. Like I think like a couple of years ago, when that whole Zodiac killer thing, they redid the movie with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, your mom was a Zodiac killer.
No. I was making a comment like I hate when they do these movies because they never do well. Like we already know what the story is. You never find out really who he is. Like the Son of Sam. And
well, Son of Sam, was
yeah, they did, yeah. But I was like, it's like the Son of Sam movie, but you already know, like who it is, and then so it's not that interesting. And she was like, oh, I remember that in New York. One of my girlfriends, who was it? Ted Bundy. It was a really good looking one. I can't remember what his name was.
I think it was Ted Bundy.
Was it Ted Bundy?
Well, no, Ted was it?
No.
Shit, I forget. I get him mixed up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was the good-looking one.
Was Ted Bundy the good-looking one, or?
Well, one of them ate people. I forget if that's Ted Bundy or somebody else.
Ted Bundy ate people. The one that, yeah, it was Ted Bundy.
Yeah, he was the good-looking.
Yeah.
One. He was able to kind of.
He picked up one of my mom's friends and tried to like tie her up and put her in his trunk.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck?
Yeah, and she was telling me the story like all nonchalantly, and I'm like, what? And she's like, well, we're all more aware because we were around for Son of Sam, and we all knew, we all had our close calls. And I was like, what are you talking? She's like, well, when you live in New York in the 70s, it's gonna happen. You're gonna get murdered. What?
No, that's not supposed to happen.
That's not supposed to happen, Mom. Oh boy. I found out that she used to be a model.
Your mom?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. So she has like this picture album that she has like shoved away like somewhere, and I was going through stuff in the garage, and I found like all these pictures of this like really beautiful like Asian woman. I was like, Mom, who's this? She's like, that's me. And I was like, no.
Are we at time?
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. I died a bit, but I got to a new bonfire, so there's that. So do come back and join us next time on Wired.
And Witty.
Yay! Your mom's great.
She's something.